Your Pittsburgh Steelers lose again, dropping to now 2-5 on the year. Drop to the Miami Dolphins 16-10. Today we're going to focus a little bit of blame. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget, guys, we're giving away 2 tickets to the Vegas Raiders Steelers game. Details will be coming out tonight. So hit that like and subscribe button, ring that notification bell. With that being said, I'm Daniel J. This is Stay the Steelers, and welcome to the Huddle. So the Pittsburgh Steelers lose again, and in a similar fashion, scoring minimum amount of points, not really moving the ball, leaving their defense on the field, and forcing the defense to do everything. 10 points, guys. 10 freaking points is all the Pittsburgh Steelers were managed to put up on the board. Is it time for Matt Canada to go? I think that seat should be on fire, not just, hot at this point. You look at how many points the Pittsburgh Steelers have put up offensively this year. It's bottom of the league, piss poor. And at a certain point, Mike Tomlin needs to make a change. I mean, you have a 7-game sample here where the Pittsburgh Steelers offense has just played poorly. I mean, there's nothing else you can say about it. And what really, really irks me and really drives me up the wall is that Mike Tomlin has the audacity to come out on the press conference and say that the difference in this game was that the Dolphins were able to intercept the ball when they had their hands on the ball versus the Steelers' defensive players not. Basically saying that the Steelers would have won had the defense done more. They held a high-power offense to 16 points and shut them out in the second half. After you look at the first quarter in that game and you think to yourself, man, this is going to be a track meet. This thing is going to be gone. This is going to be a runaway train. They're going to win 56-3. We thought that, I thought that the Buffalo Bills game was a smackdown. This is, part 2, the sequel. And the defense turns it around. They become a bend but don't break defense. They allow Miami to move up and down the field a little bit and let them make their own decisions that cause them to almost lose that game. You think about, them going forward on 4th and I think it was like 2 or 3 there. Instead of kicking a field goal, going up by 9. This game shouldn't have been close. But somehow, some way, the Steelers end up, having an opportunity to drive the ball down the field. And, Kenny Pickett flashed. He flashed, in my opinion. He had certain plays where he looked good, but, man, he made 2 costly bad decisions with his arm. And others, there was a time where you saw early on in the game when he missed on the first drive, he missed Diontae Johnson, who was open. And another play where he scrambled, he had Claypool wide open, and he tried to run it for a first down. I think they needed like 12 or 13. Claypool was at the stick, so it was a possibility. And he ended up only gaining like 2 or 3 yards. And so Kenny Pickett did not have his best game as a Pittsburgh Steelers. This would be arguably his worst game. You look at it, 3 interceptions, 1 touchdown. You look at his stats for the year, he's 2 touchdowns throwing, 7 interceptions. It's not looking good, guys. But like I said, not everything is on him. You look at the first interception that occurred. Why Chase Claypool is falling down, by getting bumped into is beyond me. But something you can expect when the ball is thrown to him, further than 15 yards down the field or 10. It can get frustrating. He did turn it around, in my opinion, and he ended up having a solid game. Najee Harris, 17 carries, 65 yards, so he got over 50. That shouldn't be a bar, guy. That should not be a like, hey, yeah, I made it over 50 yards. That's bad. That's bad. 3.8 average. This offense stinks. And Mike Tomlin has the audacity to say that if the defense would have done more. Mike, I'm sorry, but I think you're a great coach, but you need to start, before you can change anything, there needs to be some accountability, and you have to admit with yourself and with everybody that what the real problem is here. It's not the defense. And until they do so and they continue to try to, I don't know what you even call it, this offense isn't going to get anywhere. Now, you can't throw away Matt Canada's game plan or whatnot because this is what's been implemented, but I think there's a possibility, or should be at least, a Mike Sullivan, the quarterback's coach, coming in to at least pick some of these plays, maybe make the plays a little bit more complicated or complex, add some more concepts. But then you question yourself, and I mentioned this yesterday on the post-game show last night, is, Kenny Pickett had a pretty bad game when it comes to his decision-making and reading the field yesterday. Making the playbook more complicated may not be what you want to do in this situation. The Steelers kind of be stuck in between a rock and a hard place for a little bit until they figure this out. Hopefully it's sooner than later. Up next is the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles on the road. Good luck. We'll need it, that's for sure. That's all I got for you guys today. I wanted to just kind of highlight some of this offensive poor play. It's so bad. Matt Canada needs to go at this point. But that's all I have for you guys today. Hit that like and subscribe button. Today, this evening, I'll be throwing out the video with the details on how to officially enter into the contest that we're giving out, for the 2 game day ticket giveaway for this Pittsburgh Steelers versus Las Vegas Raider game that is on December 24th. We're announcing the winner this Sunday following the Eagles-Steelers game, the post-game show. So hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. With that being said, guys, I'm Daniel J. This is Stay of the Steelers. Peace.